When I first got Instagram, I think I was in 10th grade. And at that point, like, there was like famous things. Like, remember What Does the Fox Say and that shit?
Yeah.
Like, that was like a really famous video on YouTube, and I guess maybe also Vine at the time. But for me, like, social media was just like I followed a bunch of people that we went to school with, and that was it.
It's definitely
It
changed.
wasn't exploring as much.
It definitely has changed because it used to be much more like what's Carl up to, or what's David up to, or what's Colin up to, and you know, now it's like
Not who's blasting this porn star's ass today.
I think what you're saying about like the algorithm and like I don't like that we're sitting the same way and we're also matching today. That's weird.
We're not matching.
We are
You
matching.
have denim, and I have black on.
I have black and denim.
You have brown pants.
And you have brown shoes. And we're both wearing white socks.
Okay. And I have a blue hat.
I have blue eyes.
So do I.
You think that hat is blue?
What color is it?
Black.
No, it's blue.
Oh, it's like very, very dark blue.
Gaslighter. Fuck you.
Carl's colorblind. So when he's talking about all this like whole like, oh, I've turned my phone to grayscale, it doesn't look any different to him.
That's not true.
That's how colorblind works. Fuck. Oh, I hear what you're saying about like maybe if there's a more tailored algorithm to kids, but
I like at the end of the day, it's like
that's a big ask.
It's also a business, and they don't want kids to have a tailored algorithm because that's not what hooks them into the fucking jaws of the goddamn.
Let's bar any sort of
shit.
the like inappropriate things that kids can see. Like, let's take that out of the equation. Let's pretend that like what you like everything is child appropriate. I'm not even necessarily talking about like the inappropriate aspect, because you could just go on fucking Google and search up like people dying and see it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like the social media aspect, the TikTok, the Instagram Reels, that fucking like crazy cracked out
TikTok brain.
Yeah. You know when you scroll a lot one day and at the end of the day you're fucking exhausted but wired at the same time? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Maybe.
That you do like
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, whoo, like after you like I gotta go to bed, and you're like still like but you're so tired. I don't know, maybe I am the only one who gets that, but like that's a fucked up feeling. That cannot be good for you, especially for a developing brain.
I also just feel like
36. We're good.
Yeah. I also just it's not good for kids to like not want to go and fucking do something else. You know what I mean? Like, how many times like do we like all sit around all separately on our phones here? Like,
I would really like to not do that ever again, because it's been really fucking bothering the shit out of me.
yeah, but it happens, right?
Yeah.
Fucking imagine like a group of like 10-year-olds hanging out summer vacation, and that's what ends up happening. Like,
I will
in
say
a basement somewhere where it's like, fuck, man, go outside.
I will
Go
say
play in the street.
that I am a teacher. Like, I teach exactly the group that we're talking about. Kids, young kids, middle school kids, and they are on social media. But I will give you, because I've had this conversation before, and they're like, and people have said like, kids don't go outside anymore. They're just fucking on their iPhones all day. That's not true.
They get bored of it.
That's not true. Kids are still kids. They still go outside. They still play fucking games. They still converse.
Nice.
It's
Also, it's not like they're allowed on their phones in school and shit.
correct.
Yeah.
They're not allowed on their phones.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big thing. If you just
Yeah.
limit the amount of phone access. And I also think the same way, it's like if you and I scroll too much, eventually you're like, whew, I need to get off my phone.
Yeah. And also it's whether or not a parent chooses to let their kid have an iPhone or a flip phone.
Let's not talk about these
or
kids
whatever
anymore.
the fuck.
Let's get more into what we can like actually personally relate to. What you obviously turned your phone to grayscale.
Yeah.
You set your limits for Instagram and TikTok?
No, I like don't look at anything for that long, to be honest. I don't look at TikTok, period.
I'd be willing to bet that you're wrong. I'd be willing to bet that you're wrong, and I think if you set the time limits, you'd be like, holy shit, I spend so much time on Instagram.
I don't know. What's your daily phone usage? Do you get that notification ever?
I don't know. Let's look at it. How do you see it?
I only see it when I get like a notification for it.
Is it in settings?
Probably.
Usage.
Usually do, for me, it's somewhere around
Today.
4.
Screen time. Screen time.
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus Christ. So
that,
today it is 2:39 in the afternoon, and I am at 2 hours and 8 minutes already. 46 minutes of those Instagram. I did a lot of scrolling this morning. 22 minutes on messages. 8 minutes on Apple Books, listening to a book.
Where is it in settings?
No, just search
Screen time.
screen time. And then books, YouTube, a little Spotify, and some Gmail. Let me look at my week. Oh, look at that. I'm almost at my daily. That's high. My daily average. Wow. 2 hours and 50 minutes is my daily average of total screen time.
Mine's 4 hours.
Huh. Looks like I'm better than you.
You are. How do I see today? See all activity.
Look,
today, I'm at an hour and 56 minutes.
All right. Damn.
20,
Okay, how much time you spent on Instagram today?
14 minutes.
Damn. You beat me.
21 minutes is on text messages.
What's all your screen time from?
I don't know.
Let me guess. Spotify.
I don't know. It doesn't add up.
Let me see.
Maybe I just had my phone open and on, because I have it set so my phone doesn't automatically lock.
Oh,
So
why?
like,
What if someone comes up and takes it? You ever worry about that? I worry about that all the time. Like if my phone gets stolen, like them somebody Venmoing themselves.
Dude, I don't know if I ever told this story on the podcast before. Did I ever tell